Okay guys, so I got the torque wrenches here. These are Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. They are lifetime warranty. I'm gonna go trade them in for brand new ones because these ones are kind of skipping and not doing the job. So I'll trade these in, use these for tonight. Tomorrow I do have a brand new one coming in. It's like a $200 torque wrench. We'll go ahead and re-torque everything with that one tomorrow. To my cousin Dino. You see, Dino? I do have torque wrenches. I do torque stuff. Okay, you guys, you see that church right there? A lot of Christian rappers come out of that church right there. And I'm sorry for all y'all that come against Christian rappers, saying that rap ain't something you should do for Christianity. Well, guess what? It reaches the young and it reaches people. So I'm sorry for you guys who are against it. Okay guys, so we're here at Harbor Freight. I'm gonna trade these in right here, give me some new ones, or even use both of these to get one good one. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, so they did give me two brand new ones. They wouldn't do the upgrade, so whatever, we'll use these ones. Now I need some gloves. Tired of getting my hands full of oil and everything else. So grab these and then we'll continue to build. Finally made it home from Harbor Freight. Got a bag of goodies here. You can see the kids been out here. But anyway, gonna pull this motor out and get to wrenching. Just letting you guys know, this motor build wasn't cheap. So if you guys want to know how much it was, I used a lot of my old stuff out of my old motor and some new stuff, and I put this motor together. It kind of hit me by surprise. I think I'm at about $6,000 right now in building this motor. And like I said, it hit me by surprise, so I had to use some good stuff and some new stuff. So if you're going to do a build, get ready for that price tag, because it's going to be up in the thousands. So I taped off the cylinders because I got this ugly tree out here that keeps throwing debris all around, so I don't want nothing going in my motor. Anyway, I'm going to put the lifters and the lifter cases and install those first. I did get a BTR racing lifters from Michigan Motors, I think it's called. So I let the lifters soak in pure synthetic. That's the way I do my lifters. Anybody else, if you guys want, you can use any kind of motor oil. And we're gonna go ahead and put them in the cases like that, and then we're gonna drop them in. And that's pretty much what you got to do on that. Lifter cases are in. The lifters are in on this side. I made a big mistake. I ordered 8 lifters when I was supposed to be getting 16 lifters, but that didn't work out for me, so I had to order 8 more, so those won't be in until next week. But make sure your lifters are in here. Make sure this bolt lines up with the hole right there, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side here, get the head on it, put the head gasket on it, and we'll keep rolling on this side here. So these bolts right here on the trays go 106 inch-pounds. So Dino, torque wrench, just saying, inside joke between my cousin and me. Put a little bit of assembly lube in each one of the lifter cases. Just kind of lube them up a little bit. We got my granddaughter over there crying because her brother stepped on a lizard, cut the tail off, and you know, she's crying about the lizard. Yeah, I know he cut the tail off. Okay, so we got the head gasket on. I'm gonna grab the head, throw the head on it. Okay guys, so we got the head bolts in there. Make sure you hand tighten them first, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with this impact, get them all tightened down, then I'll go ahead and go through them with the torque. The torque is gonna be 25 first pass, second pass 50, third pass is gonna be 75. Okay, so we all got it torqued down. Man, that was a job. Down to 75 foot-pounds. Now all the small bolts in here, you're going to do 22 foot-pounds on the small bolts up there. All the rest of the bolts are 75 foot-pounds. Okay, we're putting the push rods in. These are Summit Racing push rods that I got from my old motor. They're still straight and as good as can be, so I'm gonna throw them in this motor and we'll be good to go. So I got the lifter cases in. These right here have Trillium bearings, if I'm saying that right. And I put brand new bolts all through here because last time I was installing these, when you get them at 22 foot-pounds, they kind of want to strip on you. So I just bought new bolts for them. Anyway, I'm gonna tighten these down with a drill set at 17 so that way we don't strip them, and then I'll come back with the torque wrench. Okay guys, so we put the bottom pan on it, and then I'm going to put the pickup tube on it, tighten all that down, torque it all down, and we should be good to go to put the oil pan back on there. Those of y'all wondering which spring I use for the milling oil pump, I didn't use the blue one, I didn't use the Copal Camaro one, I used the red one that it came with, that was in there already, because that one is 15% more than this one, and then this black one's 25% more than either or. So being that said, it gives you two O-rings, a green one and a black one. If you had a red O-ring on your pickup tube, you're going to go with the green one. If you had I forget the color, but if you had the other color, you would go with the black one. So I'm going to go with the green one, get this torqued down, and we'll be done with this part of it. Okay, so like I said, I'll be reusing a lot of old parts that are good. This one I actually pressure washed all the oil out because I did have metal in the other motor. So I wanted to make sure no metal gets in this motor because it'll ruin the motor. But I cleaned this pickup tube up. You can see in there it's spotless, and we're going to use this one. Okay, just because I'm a perfectionist, I put some gasket maker right around the whole oil pan seal. What I'm going to do is just spread my finger across, get it real nice and smooth, put the gasket on, put the oil pan on, and torque it down. LS gaskets come with a rubber seal. Well, I know that. I just wanted extra insurance. That way I never got to worry about an oil leak. And this just gives me extra insurance. Okay, so the oil pan's on, pickup tube is in, oil pump's connected. Everything's good to go. I did go with ARP bolts on the oil pan. Everything's torqued down. The oil pan, I think, is 18 foot-pounds. The longer, skinnier bolts that go on the back here is 106 inch-pounds. And that is it, guys. I'm going to continue working on this. It's getting late out here.